AB is about you know teams should get rid of their mascot, basically based on the Americans. I believe is racist, and this way of thinking is stupid and old, and we need to move on. Get better mascot. There's a lot of things, man. I'd rather see a artichoke as a mascot on some pro team or something than some guy dancing around tending to be a Native American. I think when you do something like that, a mascot of some any kind of race, or I think you're making fun of their race. You're making fun of their religion. You're making fun of their history, and I don't see the humor in it. I just tired of it. During the World Series when the Braves was big back in the '90s, and it was like, oh, it just got really annoying and stupid. And we need to move on. The Indians should change their names. Any team should just with the mascot. But the funny thing about the whole Facebook thing, people started saying, oh, they saying to race, you're trying to race history, or we should get rid of being offended. I'm like, no, I'm just talking about Native Americans should not be mascots for sports team or advertising for sports teams, or you're just making fun of a race and their beliefs and all that stuff. And a lot of people didn't get it. Some people get it, but a lot of people get over with, or just get. But I've been saying this for years. When the whole thing came down with the Redskins NFL team about their name, Redskins, well, PC's going too far. It has nothing to do with PC. It's you're making fun of a race, a group of people that suffer over, God knows how many years, 500 years, 700 years, who knows, since the white man's been here. It's been bad news since the beginning of them, since Columbus set foot, you know. And we try to segregate them into middle Oklahoma. Read your history. And time has changed. Everything needs to change. And that's how I feel. It's nothing to do with PC or this is offensive. You know what I mean. But it's really cracked me up. I should copy some of the comments that people say about this. I'm like, it's your, it's all I said was Native Americans should be a mascot for any team, and we need to move on. Most of those teams are got their mascot 100 years ago, 30 years ago. Who knows how long the Redskins been around? And I think one Native American on my Facebook said, "Well, at least they think about us once in a while." Yeah, but they're making fun of you. I mean, especially the word Redskin. I mean, it's really stupid and ridiculous. And then we need to move on. We need to old way of thinking needs to move on. No longer have teams name using race. I mean, I think most North American there's hockey and each what's it, hockey, NFL, NBA or something. They all have. I think the NBA doesn't have really hockey. Indian mascot, and the American mascot. But I know that HL does, and and Major League Baseball, and those teams need to change. Everything needs to change, and a lot of people feel the same way because the Redskins lost their rights for their logo because even the cover rights says it's offensive, and you start making Redskin stuff and make money because they can't get you because they lost their logo rights. And that's what I say. I mean, you think I'm going too far, but once again, I'm not trying to erase history or, once again, anything that's be offensive to you, just change the dial. But I'm talking about, racial stuff. And we got to move on from race. We got to look at each other as people, not, what color we are. And we need, yeah. Calzone.